guys, back on Friday night live with Geoff from GoJo Media. How are you all going? Yes, back again. I'm going to try and do this regularly each Friday night. Just wait for the streaming business to catch up with the picture. Hopefully it will eventually. So, okay guys, I am a food reviewer in Australia, and welcome to my little channel. And so Spider-Man Brazilian, hi mate, how are you going? It's good to have you on board. It's Friday night here in Australia. It is 20 past 9 o'clock and the day is nearly over. There's not much to fill in a little bit of the gap for Friday night. Been watching TV and there's not much happening, I can tell you that, on TV. There's more happening on YouTube than there is on TV. And welcome Glitter Lover 47. Yes, I do food reviews on YouTube here in Australia, and I've got a reasonably good sized channel with lots of viewers every day. Do all sorts of reviews, mainly on fast food though. Yes, there's a lot of fast food reviews from McDonald's and what we call Hungry Jacks. In Australia, Burger King called Hungry Jacks, KFC, and a lot of other companies you'll be familiar with, and I do reviews, all this stuff that they do in Australia. So Gracie's Best, welcome aboard. And so yes, I do lots of reviews, several videos every week, and 3 or 4, even 5 videos a week on YouTube, and I've got a very busy channel. Great, and it's lots of fun. Requests. Hi BD Demi up in. Wow, good to have you on board. And Selena Ian, just say hi guys. I know you're watching, and it'd be good to. What time is it where you are? Where in the world are you? And just all about what's going on where you are. Is it daytime? Yes, I'm from Melbourne in Australia, believe it or not. Yes, I'm a local Melburnian here in Australia. And yeah, I operate a reasonably large YouTube channel here, and I do lots of food reviews. I don't want to repeat myself too often, but I like to have a lot of fun on YouTube, and I really enjoy the experience. So, anyway, yes, tell me yourselves, guys. More importantly, where are you? Here, today I put up a review about some Irish snacks. Hey, GoJo, yes, from Lockie S. Hi, Lockie. Good evening. Wow, bit of a change to see me live rather than on all those videos. And great to see you guys joining in on the experience. It's just a load of fun. And it's all new to me, of course, because this is only my second live show. So, yeah, I'm still learning a lot. But anyway, it's great fun. Spending hour after hour doing editing of videos. So guys, the weather's not been too bad today. I just got to check something here on my. I've got 2 screens happening here. One that I can check what's happening on my YouTube channel and my Facebook page, and one that I can check with what's happening with you guys. So it's all happening, and I of course can't do without the old phone happening as well. So trying to keep track of everything in here. Look, you're in South Australia. The weather's trash, yes. Well, we've got a good forecast for tomorrow anyway, and then I think, yes, we go downhill from there into winter, from what I can gather. So I'm just going to check on something here while I'm talking, as above where you guys are, because I've got a screen above this screen, and I just got to click on there and come back here and open up another page, send it up above there so I can see what's happening on my GoJo Media page. Trying to keep track of everything. 27 degrees tomorrow. Yeah, I think it's only going to be 20 here. That's not bad though. But of course, we are cool night. We've got the fire going down below, down, and yeah, it's cool. It's cool, and cool in a temperature kind of way, if you understand that. So YouNow. Okay, I'll wait for that. Hang on, I just got to get this page happening up here. Where are we? I've got to go. Let me just give me a second to catch up with. Okay, we've got Atarana78 watching, and Pat D. And Lockie, what are your thoughts on the hip hop scene? It's pretty big in Melbourne where you are. Yeah, the hip hop scene is very big, and to be honest, I'm not a huge part of it, but I'm definitely a part of the YouTubes here in Melbourne. We had a great get together about a month ago at the Docklands Studios, and it was a lot of fun to catch up with a whole heap of other YouTubers. And I just want to go back to where Belinda was, though. Belinda, what did you say there? Yes, it's going to be 27 tomorrow. And yeah, I wish we had the temperatures that you guys get up in Brisbane. That would be really good. But unfortunately, as you know, we're hi Jonathan 301 and Jenna A. And Lockie, yeah, haha, yes. So tomorrow, would you like a bit of a heads up about what review will be put on YouTube tomorrow morning? Would you like to know what that is? Would have been awesome. Yeah, it would have been awesome. The YouTube gathering together was absolutely fantastic. There was Angry Ollie. Goodness gracious! There was so many people there. There was gaming channels who I can't remember their names off the top of my head. Talking about guys with just thousands and thousands of subscribers, and even getting to the hundreds of thousands, and of course with mega views. And it was great to be in amongst that bunch of people. So learnt lots of things and was able to tweak a few things on my own channel according to what had been, said, and that we delved into. Was a whole heap of really good interaction. So hi Jessica B and Linnea N and Jonathan A. Belinda, I love the interview you did with your son who works in TV. It was very interesting. Yeah, Luke works, he's a freelance now. He's now a freelance cameraman working in the commercial networks, mainly here in Melbourne, but of course, and one of the things he didn't mention, Belinda, is that he was one of the judges on Big Brother up there on the Gold Coast. So when that was happening, I think that was it last year. Anyway, whenever it's happening up there on the Gold Coast, Luke has actually been up on the Gold Coast and been one of the on Big Brother, because it's a 24/7, 7 days a week operation. Big Brother requires 3 shifts every day, and then they have a roster. So they actually have 12 directors, and he was one of those 12. So there you go. That's how they operate Big Brother up in on the Gold Coast there. Up at wherever it is, Movie World or somewhere like that. So anyway, that's another of the things that he's been doing. And hi, Matty Burke, 1994. It would be awesome to connect with the same people that have the same interests as you, Lockie. Yes, that is very true. And yes, I am endeavouring to do that. I've linked up with a guy in Holland, actually, and we're going to be doing a collab very soon. What's his name? He's an English guy who lives in Holland, and we'll be doing a collaboration video sometime in the near future, and that will be a lot of fun. Yes, Belinda, it would have been a lot of hard work, and yeah. But hey, Matt, Matty, you're live, and you're also watching here. I don't know how you do that. I'm still working this thing out. I joined in on your channel, on your broadcast very briefly before I opened up my own. So I'm going to be trying to do this every Friday night as much as I can. Okay, Lockie, when did I start YouTube? Yes, back in 2008 I started on YouTube, at the end of 2008. So that means I've been years. Wow, seems like forever. And my first videos were how do I do the guest thing? How do I do the guest thing, Matty? Do I press on that guest button? I'll give it a try. But anyway, yeah, I started back in 2008. Make guest, there you go. Hey, here we go. I'm guessing at what I'm doing, but it seems to be working. Is it working? Connecting. It says that we're connecting, Matty. Let me just turn up my sound here. We'll see what happens here. This is a lot of fun. What's happening? Nothing's happening. I'll just go back to chat while that's connecting. I am trying to guess. I am trying. Okay, it's disappeared. I don't know what happened then, but anyway, we'll go back to the chat. Okay. Yes, Matt, I didn't seem to work, so I don't know what happened there. That's fine. Yes, I started back in 2008, go back way back to then, and I started to do serious videos within a few months of getting on, and did touristy type videos. That's what I started into. I didn't start the food reviews until Ken Domick, actually. I had connected with Ken Domick way back in those very early days when we were both doing touristy type videos. Before Ken was doing food reviews, and we were both doing, we're having some technical difficulties. That is right, we are. Yeah, that's right. So, Matty, I connected with Ken before the food review era, and we were probably on several hundred subscribers each back in way back in those days. And there was another guy too in Adelaide. Give you all a bit of history. A guy called Ben, who now has a channel called Fluffy Toys, and the three of us started together at the same time. And we connected for various reasons, and the whole thing just developed from there. With his and Ben with Fluffy Jet Toys is just absolutely mega. If you ever check out Fluffy Jet Toys, you will understand what I'm talking about. His channel, like, he's got 1 point something or other million subscribers, and one of the biggest channels in Australia, in the world, in fact. So there you go. The three of us started, and I got left behind because I just kept working in my day job and didn't too much interest in YouTube way back then. So I was a bit of a slow developer. Thank you, Belinda, for mentioning me. That's great. Okay, now we also have Dan G from Iowa and Luke S. Hi Luke. Great to have you. What else do you want to know about good old GoJo Geoff? Goodness gracious. Yes, it seems like forever that I've been on here. I have been trying to get to 10,000 subscribers for so long. It's just crazy. Crazy, because it's like it's a never-ending job and journey to do it, and I'm very happy where I've got, but boy, oh boy, the amount of work that it takes to get there. I'll just alter that screen, the appearance of that screen a bit. Okay, Lockie, see you later. You go edit. I know what that feels like. Yes, edit. Okay, what? Okay, Lockie, I will do that. I will check out your channel. No problems. I will write that down, otherwise I will forget. Get so many requests to do stuff, as you can imagine, and I have to roll down, otherwise I'll lose track of everything. So yes, I'll do that, Lockie. Okay, guys, where are we? I just want to check out up here where this thing is going to. No worries, Lockie. I'll see you again soon. Okay. Lockie Smish, yeah, okay. I will check that out. Okay, guys, so yeah, that's a bit of the story of where we all started and where things developed from. So it gives you a bit of an understanding of why I've got the links on my related channel site to Ken and to Ben. Although you don't know Ben, it's just Fluffy Jet Toys is Ben. So that's the link there. And yeah, Ben has got several channels. The biggest of which is Fluffy Jet Toys, but believe it or not, he's got a couple of others which are also quite mega and quite awe-inspiring, just what he's done there. So anyway, but they're toys, they're kids' channels, probably not of much interest to most people on YouNow or watching my channeling. But anyway, that's another reason. Having Ben there is also one part of the reason why I had developed my own kids. So that all happened from Fluffy Jet Toys. So yeah, there you go. Last week when I went on at 7:30, Ken came on and said, I missed you because 7:30 in the evening here was in here out of Canada. So there's no way, of course, that I was going to catch that audience in North America or Canada. So therefore I've tried to come on a bit later. Now it's 20 to 10 here. And so I was hoping to pick up a little bit more of the North American audience by coming on later. So we'll just see what happens. I know it's not huge at the moment, but this will happen over weeks and weeks, as everything does for me. It's a slow process and takes a lot of work, and you've got to keep at it. Another thing that I've noticed for us guys here in Australia is that we are not necessarily on the Google map. So, yeah, 6:40 a.m. from Daniel G. It's 6:40 a.m. in Iowa. Yeah, it's very early. So I'm sorry about that, guys, but the time difference just makes for major problems, basically. And there's not much I can do about that. In fact, there's nothing I can do about it other than come on in my morning time. 3:40 West Coast. Okay, that would be about right. Joe Vandello. Yeah, in the middle of the night, basically. Not too good. I remember when I came on last week, it was 11:30 p.m. the previous day. Someone came on from Hawaii, and yeah, it's just interesting how the time zones play havoc for us Australians. So the idea, of course, is to have a homegrown audience. Matt M. Hey Jeff, are you going to do some more home cooking videos? They're great. Thanks, Matt. Yes, I will some more home cooking videos. I just haven't had the time to put them together recently. So yes, they are in line to come. Hopefully I'll have one ready for next Wednesday. That's the plan anyway. We'll see what happens, but that's the plan. I've been able to do a whole heap of videos with Luke, my son, and we've got half a dozen of more of those, like this morning's one with the Irish test. That was the first in a series of several reviews that I did with him all in one day, and so I'll be presenting them each Friday. That's the plan, is to put them on each Friday for the next month or so. And then the Saturday morning review was always my major review. Got something quite significant on Saturday mornings. And then Sunday mornings, we're talking time here, guys, is sort of just the next one down from that. And sometimes I can do one on Monday morning if I've been able to get around and do enough reviews. It all depends on how busy I've been and how much I've been able to get through. So that's how it works, and it keeps me very busy. I also operate a kids channel, so I've got 2 videos a week happening on my kids channel as well, Mondays and Fridays usually. So that is also something that I have to keep in mind when I'm planning stuff. So there you go. And I'm trying to see if this thing shows up on YouTube, but I can't see. It's supposed to show up on YouTube, but I'm live. Hi, Belinda. And I see it on YouTube, so maybe a notification went out via email on YouTube, but I'm aware that's all it's going. It's just emails. So the tech guy 6036. Hey Jeff, what computer do you use to edit your videos? Also, what video edit? And quickly to Daniel G. Yes, Jenny is camera shy. Basically, she only appears every now and again. Most of the time she's actually behind the camera. No worries, Belinda, that's fine that you switched your computer. Now, going back to the tech guy. What computer? I've got a big Mac i7, and with a technical, it's a great computer is just fantastic. So iMac on, and it was all upgraded. It's getting a little bit old now. It's maybe 3 years old, but it's just a whiz. It renders things so quickly, and it's a great computer to use, and the power is wonderful. So, and the editor that I use is Final Cut Pro 10, FCPX, and I find it really good. It took a little bit to get used to its quirkiness, but it's been fantastic. Once I got to understand how it works, it's been fantastic. So Final Cut Pro 10 I would recommend, and yes, it's expensive to buy, but well worth it. And since then I've also purchased Motion and Compressor. So I actually use the 3 programs for my videos. So I've got a video coming up on, I think it's Sunday morning, which is another Hungry Jack's video, and I've put some special effects in that, and that's all courtesy of Motion 5. So you can check out that video on Sunday to see what you think of those special effects. But that's Motion 5 with Final Cut Pro 10. And I think they're fantastic. I think Macs do a great job, and I know not everybody likes Macs, but really well. And I used to have a mini Mac with just a small screen, a Dell screen, and it was good, but the rendering times were just way too slow for what I needed with the video that I put out. And so upgrading to the i7 is absolutely, it's kind of like a revolution in making videos for me, because it just, times were like, instead of waiting 30 minutes, 45 minutes, even an hour for things to render, it was like seconds. Everything was reduced to 20 seconds, 30 seconds at the most. And the slow part, of course, is uploading to YouTube. That's the really slow part for us. So, yeah, it is very frustrating. You put a great video, or what you think is a great video together, and then you watch it slowly upload to YouTube. It's kind of like it takes forever. Usually I upload overnight, and I try to do it a couple of days in advance. So the videos, like the Sings video and the next 2 videos, they were uploaded overnight a couple of days ago. That's the kind of thinking that you have to have on YouTube in Australia. It is, you've got to think ahead. You've got to think ahead to what you're doing. You've got to try and have a schedule. So my schedule is usually Friday morning. For upload, Australian Eastern Standard Time is Friday morning, Saturday, Sunday, sometimes Monday morning, and then I try also to do Wednesday morning for those cooking reviews. Hey, Ken, you're up early. I tried to come on a bit later in the hope that I would catch you, but it seems as though I have, and that is fantastic. So, yeah, I'm just telling everybody about my schedules and a bit of the history. People have been asking about my history on YouTube, going back to 2008 for me, and so 20. Ken, are you on 2 channels, or is that somebody else? 20 Ken D. I don't know who that is. That's interesting. So anyway, yeah, it's this is only my second broadcast, so I'm still learning, and it is a lot of fun. And I've got 2 lights happening. A light at each side, I can cut them off. There you go. There's me in darkness, and there's me in light. There, come out of the darkness, Geoff. and come in the light. That's what I've done. A bunch of people have copied my name. Okay, all right, yeah, I can understand that. Way to go, way to go. I noticed the other day that there's been some interesting troll action, and there always is. The trolls love to get onto the food review channels and have a bit of a go at us food reviewers, at putting us off guard, trying to undermine us. And I find it actually a lot of fun because, see where they're coming and what they try to do, and you kind of wonder what on earth is going on in their heads to make them say some of the things that they say. Wow, it's fascinating. And sometimes I think I can guess pretty much where they're coming from. Not because of what they said, but the reasons. You check out their channel and see who they are and who they follow. And usually it's pretty easy to work out where they've come from and why they're saying what they're saying. So anyway, yes, trolls are a whole interesting aspect of life on YouTube. And yes, well, it's an interesting place, isn't it, guys? What else can I tell you? Do you want to... No one's actually requested that I tell you what's going to be tomorrow. Does anybody actually really want to know? The Tech Guy 66, any holidays planned for the near future? None planned. None planned, no. And the reason for that is that my wife Jenny is in a situation at her work where they're in the middle of new renovations, and she is unable to leave her workplace at the moment. So that's why there's no holidays planned at the moment. We will go on holidays, and I'm hoping to get up to Sydney. I would love to get up to Sydney and do some food review of stuff that's in. And I'm thinking what stuff. You say
there was why I give you yeah is oh and
yeah.